everyone, so today I have another mod release for everybody, and it is the brewery. It's the Sam Adams Brewery, and it is going to be specific only to this map because it's got some additional products in it that's only going to be found on this map. So what you're going to want to do in the store, you'll find it once you in the link below in the description per usual, and it's going to look like in the factories menu, it's going to look like this in the factories menu. You'll be able to find it pretty easy because it's got a giant Sam Adams logo for it, even though there's a lot of stuff in here. Whoop. So, where is that? Should be in here. Right here. So it's right here. And it's actually the canning factory from the map AS is what I did. I took that because I wanted a smaller one. The one that Billy's done is kind of a gigantic one. So I actually have it placed down over here. I'm going to go ahead and run to that over here. So again, this is also going to need the hemp to hops unless you have the hops plantation that Billy did. So right here you'll need the hemp to hops, which turns your hemp into hops. You'll need that. I'll have the link for that in the description below here. And then the brewery is right over here. So again, you can kind of see what it looks like. It's the canning factory from the Asian map. So it looks pretty cool. So the pallets are all going to spawn out here. And your dump triggers on this side right over here. You can see I put the Sam Adams sign on here. Pretty cool. And the player trigger to show you what's in this. This takes a lot of different products. So this is going to be making ale, which is the rye ale. So it's going to take hops, rye, water, yeast, and pallets to make ale. Cherry wheat, hops, wheat, water, cherry, honey, yeast, pallets to make cherry wheat. Jaeger, hops, barley, water, yeast, pallet. Lambic, hops, wheat, water, cranberry, yeast, pallet. Oatmeal stout, hops, oat, barley, chocolate, water, yeast, pallets. And pumpkin batch, hops, sorghum, water, pumpkin, yeast, pallet. Now, what I did for these also is, like, for instance, this one, the ale and the lager, I'd only take these few products here. The prices on these are a little bit lower than selling if you were to make and sell, like, for instance, the cherry wheat or the oatmeal stout, because they just take a lot more different products. So you'll find that in there when you're doing that too. So when you have these in, you'll be able to see that you'll sell more for those particular products than you will for some of the other ones. The other ones are kind of in between just because they don't take as much stuff. So you can kind of see all the stuff that would go into this production here. And so you'll get a decent amount of money for these. So that is the placeable brewery right here. So again, that is here. I had a couple other mod updates for everybody. Again, this is the hemp to hops building that I'll have in the link just for the description here. This is where you can load in your hops right here, and you would drop it into the trigger here to get from your hemp to hops. I just realized I have this building turned the wrong way. This is the back of it. I'll have to fix that. Anyway, so there's that. I also have another update for everybody in my extended factories, and I'd put this in the comments below. It is the spinnery now. So the spinnery, which if I can find that would be, let me find the extended factories where I spend more time trying to find some of this stuff in this menu. So anyway, so the spinnery right here, the spinnery extended. What I did for the spinnery extended was I went and added hemp into that as a product so that you can put hemp in there that will also make fabric. So you can kind of see that down in the icons down here. I added hemp in there, and that's also going to make fabric, which can then go into the tailor shop to make these different products. So that is another way that you can get your fabric if you need that. So there's that. The other thing that I did a little while ago was I put out an update for the extended factories pack, which if we go, let me try to go over to where those are. I believe it was where was this? Here they are. One of these factories over here, I think it was the pet accessories, I can't even remember. It was or was the shingles factory? It might have been the shingle or the flooring factory over here. one of these two, and again, I can't remember which one. One of these two, they were not taking products. I always distribute to these, so I don't really even pay attention too much to the triggers themselves. But the trigger was buried in the ground for these. So what I did for that was I raised up the trigger, so now that they'll take those. So if you don't have the update and you're having problems with the product going into either one of these, you might want to grab that update as well. And again, I'll have the link in the description below for that. So a bunch of different mod updates today for everybody, and the brewery, which I think I might have released in the past, but only a couple people got it. I'm not really sure. So either way, that's all I got for today. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.